ماذا توصون طالب العلم من جهة تحصيل وطلب العلم الشرعي، وما التوجيه لهم في ذلك مأجورين؟
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، صلى الله وسلم على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. ما بعد، فإن طلب العلم من أعظم العبادات، لأن العبادات لا بد أن تبنى على العلم، على الدليل الوارد في كتاب الله وسنة رسوله. العبادات لها شروط ولها أحكام ولها واجبات ولها سنن، فلا بد أن يتعلم الإنسان من ذلك على قدر ما يستقيم به دينه من أركان الإسلام الخمسة، يعرف ما يستقيم به دينه، هذا فرض عين على كل مسلم. وما زاد عن ذلك من أحكام المعاملات وأحكام الوصايا والمواريث إلى آخره، فهذا من فروض الكفايات، فقام به من يكفي سقط الإثم عن الباقين. وجاء في فضل طلب العلم أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: والعلماء ورثة الأنبياء. وكذلك ورد أن الملائكة تضع أجنحتها لطالب العلم، وأن كل شيء يستغفر لطالب العلم، حتى الحيتان في البحر، لفضل طلب العلم. ولكن العلم يؤخذ عن العلماء الموثوقين في عقيدتهم وفي علمهم جيلا بعد جيل، لأن العلم بالتلقي وليس العلم بالقراءة، كثرة قراءة الكتب هذا ليس هو التعلم، بل هذا ربما يضلل الإنسان أكثر. إنما العلم بالتلقي عن العلماء الأصيلين الموثوقين جيلا بعد جيل. العلم إنما هو علم عظيم يؤخذ عن أهله، لا يؤخذ عن المتعالمين ولا يؤخذ عن الكتب، لا بد أن يؤخذ عن العلماء الربانيين جيلا بعد جيل.
In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful. Praise be to God, Lord of the worlds, and may God's blessings and peace be upon our Prophet, Muhammad, and his family, and all his companions. As for what follows, seeking knowledge is one of the greatest acts of worship, because acts of worship must be built on knowledge in this evidence, which is contained in the Book of God, in the Sunnah of his Messenger. Worships have conditions, rules, duties, and sunnahs, and a person must learn from that to the extent that his religion is upright among the pillars of Islam. The five, he knows what his religion is upright by. This is an individual obligation for every Muslim, and any rulings beyond the transactions and rulings on wills and inheritances, etc. This is one of the obligations of sufficiency. If a sufficient person performs it, the sin is dropped from the rest, and it comes in the virtue of the one who seeks knowledge. The Prophet, may God bless him and grant him peace, said, "The scholars are the heirs of the prophets." And it was also reported, "The angels lower their wings for the seeker." Knowledge, and that everything seeks forgiveness for the seeker of knowledge, even whales in the sea. Because of the virtue of seeking knowledge, but knowledge is taken from trusted scholars in their belief in knowledge generation after generation, because knowledge by receiving is not knowledge of reading. Reading books a lot is not learning. Rather, this may shade a person more. Rather, knowledge by receiving is from authentic scholars who are documented generation by generation. After a generation, knowledge is great knowledge that is acquired from its people. It is not acquired from learned people, nor is it acquired from books. It must be acquired from divine scholars, generation after generation. What are the key advice given by Imam Ahmad for students of knowledge? Imam Ahmad ibn Hanbal, one of the most respected scholars in Islamic history, provided several key pieces of advice for students of knowledge. Here are the essential guidelines based on his teachings. 1. Sincerity of intention. Imam Ahmad emphasized that the primary intention behind seeking knowledge should be to please Allah alone, rather than seeking fame, status, or worldly benefits. This sincerity is crucial for the acceptance of one's efforts in acquiring knowledge. 2. Choosing the right teacher. He advised students to seek knowledge from pious and trustworthy scholars. Learning directly from knowledgeable individuals ensures that the student receives authentic teachings based on the Quran and Sunnah. Imam Ahmad himself was known to have a large following, where students not only learn from his teachings, but also from his character and manners. Third, gradual learning. Imam Ahmad encouraged students to approach their studies gradually. He believed that a strong foundation in the basics of Islamic knowledge is essential before progressing to more advanced topics. This methodical approach helps prevent confusion and misinterpretation of complex subjects. Fourth, implementation of knowledge. He stressed the importance of acting upon the knowledge one acquires. Knowledge should not merely be theoretical, it must be translated into practice in daily life. This implementation is seen as a vital aspect of truly understanding and valuing the knowledge gained. 5. Respect for knowledge. Imam Ahmad taught that students should have a deep respect and reverence for the knowledge they pursue. This respect fosters a love for learning and a commitment to understanding the significance of Islamic teachings. 6. Avoiding haste. Imam Ahmad advised against rushing to conclusions or judgments on new issues without thorough understanding. Students should take their time to verify information and seek clarity before speaking on matters of faith. 7. Continuous supplication. Finally, he encouraged students to make dua, supplication, for guidance and understanding in their pursuit of knowledge. Acknowledging one's dependence on Allah is vital for success in this journey. These pieces of advice reflect Imam Ahmad's profound understanding of the importance of knowledge in Islam and serve as a timeless guide for those seeking to deepen their understanding of their faith.